Alright, so first what we're going to do is remove this and that. So what you're going to want to do is take a flat head, and on this is the side with the hard drive, and on this side just kind of go up underneath there and pry it up. I've already got this one pried up, and then you do that on both sides. The other side actually has a little slit that lets you know that side is the one that pops up. And then, don't believe you can see this too well, but on each side, on the bottom one and the top one, there's going to be 3 tabs in here that you're going to have to push. Take this and just kind of, push it in so that you can take these off. Alright, so as you can see, I have removed the sides, and now I want to remove the front faceplate. So all you gotta do is like that, apply a little force on there. Of course I already had that kind of laying off there, but all you gotta do is use both hands and pull on those right there. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty dirty in there, and this seal right here is very important. It says Microsoft on it, and this is how you can void your warranty very easily. All you have to do is break that seal. And so if you still are under your coverage, I would highly recommend just sending it into them. I do believe they will charge, but at least you will not void your warranty, and you'll know it'll get done properly. So with that being said, let's go ahead and proceed on taking it apart. And what you're going to do to take this apart, you're going to remove these tabs right here. And then there's some, let me zoom in here. There's one right there, there, and there. After you remove those, you can just pop off the top, which I believe, yeah, that's the top, and you're actually gonna, the bottom is the one that comes off. Okay, so now what I'm gonna be doing is removing all the screws, and let me get back here. Remove all the screws that you see here except for the black ones. I'm not going to remove those yet. Alright, as you can see, I have removed all the screws but left the black ones. See them over there. And now it's time to proceed. We're going to just turn this over here. Then we can take off the top here. Make sure that you don't lose any screws, and I didn't mention this before, but you will need a Torx T8 screwdriver to remove these screws. And I don't know if you can see that there, but it has a little indentation right in the center. That's one thing that Microsoft specializes in, is different kind of tools that you will need. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is remove your eject button so you don't worry about breaking it or anything. There we go. Set this aside here. So now what we're going to do is take this faceplate off, and these screws are very important, so make sure you don't lose those. If you don't put those in there, then it will not work properly. So make sure that you don't misplace your screws. Alright, so using my T8 screwdriver, first I popped off that little white thing, and there is an arrow pointing up so you know which way it goes. Then I removed all 3 of the screws there, and then this should just pull right off. There we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, that I have basically all the outside taken off and all that, I want to remove the disk drive. Should just pull right out there. And then, if you can see right there, you just gotta simply unplug that, but do it very carefully so we don't damage anything. And there are 2 plugs in here. There's the white one, then the black one right beside it. So this is done. And then what I'm going to do is take the white piece right here, this piece of plastic right there, which whenever the air pulls in, is being pulled in, this is what makes sure that it don't go just any direction. It stays on the main circuits there. Set that aside. Then take out the fan. Let's see. Alright, back to where I was. Taking out the fan. After you pull, you gotta stick something in there, like a flathead, small flathead, push in, and then pull this metal piece up. Then gently remove your fan. And then right here, all you gotta do is, there's a little tab up there. Just gotta squeeze the top and pull it out. My little rubber floats came out. Both of those aside. Little spacer, I guess. And another thing I do recommend having is some Airduster. That in here to clean it out. I don't have my little nozzle on it. I was actually originally hoping that the reason why it's causing the overheating, I think the 3 red lights is caused from overheating. I was really hoping that that was just caused by all this dirt it's in here, but it's not. There we go. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over, and those little black screws, now we're going to remove them. So we're going to take your T8 and make sure we get all the screws here, because whenever this is what's going to allow the board to come out, so we want to remove all of those. Alright, now that we have all the screws out, just going to gently turn it over there with my hand holding in the board. Now, it should just come right out. There we go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is remove these X's right here, and that's what's holding on your heat sinks to your processor and everything like that. So what you're gonna do is take your needle nose pliers, and of course be careful not to damage your board, but you just take these, just kind of twist them off.